Rusty saves the day.
After the bridge collapsed, the Olmsted line had to be closed, and the engines were all feeling very distraught that one of their lines weren't going to be used for a while. Even Duncan felt bad for being naughty too. Rusty could see the sad look on all the engines' faces. The line closing down will certainly never suit his grace, said Duke. Indeed, said Skarloey, especially the time when Rheneas saved the railway after that storm and how he had a little crab, but look, we managed to bring the passengers home. Indeed, said Rheneas. If it weren't for me, the whole railway would have been closed. But what can we do? Said Sir Handel. We can't just let the line be closed all the time. Rusty looked at Duke, Skarloey, and Rheneas and Sir Handel. He also heard the story about how Duke's railway was closed and how he was found and how Rheneas saved the railway after that. After how gallant he was. Then an idea came across the little diesel. I think I might have an idea, he said. And what is it? Asked Bertram. I'll ask Mr. Percival if you, me, Ivo Hugh, and Fred can help repair the line. And if we repair it, it'll hopefully be open and we can use it again. That doesn't sound like a bad idea at all, said Fred. Indeed, said Ivo Hugh. I'm sure the narrow gauge controller will agree to it. And Rusty rode away to tell Mr. Percival about his idea. A little later, Rusty came to see Mr. Percival at Crovan's gate. Please, sir, said Rusty, can me, Ivo Hugh, Fred, and Bertram help repair the Olmsted line? That way it won't be closed for a while. Mr. Percival agreed. I'll tell Sir Topham Hatt about it. When he came back, he told Rusty about that Sir Topham Hatt agreed. The 4 engines soon set it off to work. First, the engines had to put new sleepers and ballast onto the track. Elizabeth, on the other hand, thought that cleaning up the line was ridiculous. What a waste of time, she sniffed. That truck is right, sighed Ivo Hugh. We'll never get this line done in time. We mustn't give up, said Rusty. He's right, said Fred. If we don't want this line to not be used for a while, we have to try our best. I agree, said Bertram. It wasn't until Rusty had a clever idea. If only we had a truck to help us, he sighed. Huh, huffed Elizabeth. I couldn't possibly help you. Well, we do need a special kind of truck, said Rusty. I am a special kind of truck, protested Elizabeth. It does require hauling, Rusty added. I can haul, said Elizabeth. It also requires clearing heavy branches, added Rusty. Certainly I can haul, said Elizabeth. So you'll do it, said Rusty. Well, yes I can, said Elizabeth proudly. Rusty felt pleased. Elizabeth was as good as her word. She helped deliver supplies for the line. Even the bridge was finally repaired. She even helped clear away the twigs and branches off a lake. Thank you, Elizabeth, said Rusty. We couldn't have completed the line without your help. No problem at all, said Elizabeth proudly. Rusty then took Mr. Percival to inspect the line. He was very impressed with the work. Well done, Rusty, and well done, Elizabeth. We'll open this line immediately. That made Rusty feel proud. And so are Ivo Hugh, Bertram, and Fred. Rusty, said Mr. Percival, now that the line is complete, would you like to take the test train along the completed line? Yes, please, sir, said Rusty. And he smiled happily.